Hello, welcome back to Sushi LiveENODING. In this episode, I want to show you how you can actually Brickify or Gridify text or any 2D shapes. So in the end, let's say you have text, whatever text that you want to gridify, basically turning the topology into something that looks like a grid, a little bit like this, and you can have full control on the topology. Okay, so let's get started from the beginning. So we're gonna start with a text, and this text I want the text to stay alive, but I want to also have full control of the text. Just gonna, for example, just make it like this, and the idea is to use sverchok nodes and load the text. So let's try that. Objects in, just grab the text object, post modifier, output it as a mesh, and I'm just gonna put it to the side. We'll actually put the text like that, and yep. Okay, this is the original text. I can still edit it. This is the one that's already a mesh, and I want to gridify this text, so let's call it Gridify. I will create now plane, and I'll create another B mesh objects. So the first B mesh is called alpha, second one is called beta. So this I will center it out. I'll make it smaller, 3 by 3, just to cover enough to cover the text, and just simply increase the grid. So you can't see the wire for now, so if you want, you can go to the option panel here, and under properties, turn on show edge. And then what you're gonna do next is to intersect. Okay, so this is easy. We are taking advantage of Blender modifier as well, together with sverchok nodes. So Boolean difference with the other. So this is alpha difference with the beta, or actually intersect. And then we can turn off our alpha. Actually, turn off our beta. And hopefully this, yep. So we have our Gridify text. So it's really quite simple. This is a really cool method. I learned this from another YouTube video recently, but I think I kind of want to improve this. See, you see how this is still alive. This is a normal live text objects. This one is Gridify, and it's complete. If you really want, you can then just duplicate it and then bake it out. So this one is complete. It's a clean polygon. You can solidify it. You can do other things, even like remesh. Okay, so that's one thing, but I want to show you also very quickly with sverchok also you have a way to do that with shapes. This is not so obvious, but it's actually pretty cool. So n-gon, and let's use plane. So there are actually so many ways to do this. There are many different methods. The one I really like is the trim. Is it trim or crop? Okay, crop mesh 2D. There is also merge mesh 2D. This one is kind of doing can do similar thing. Basically intersecting mesh. So I call it just Gridify 2D shape. So I think only works for 2D shapes. So let's say we start with n-gon, right? We have n-gon here. We can randomize a little bit, and we have a plane. We can actually use the crop mesh. So if I just plug these vertices and faces, and this one, this is the cropper, which is just a plane. The output, let's have a look. So vertices, faces, and let's see, increase this. Supposedly we have a result. I think I might need to reload this. Sometimes it happens. There you go. File, save as. After I reload, you can see the cropping works. This plane needs to be centered. And let's look at it from the top view. Sometimes we can't see the line, unfortunately. I can increase or decrease this. So this process apparently it's a little bit processing intensive. I can randomize the seed, and this guy, I can make it, and I can make the grid as much as I want, and I can actually just bake it. So with this bake, I want to display the wire. Oh, if you want to know what I did just now, it's a hotkey Q is a quick favorites to display wire. Basically what I did, I select this object, visibility or viewport display. I just right click here and add it as hotkey. Where is it? Add as, okay, add as quick favorites. You can add or remove from quick favorites. Once you add it as quick favorite, you can just toggle it. Okay, so that's basically what it is I want to show you. It's a very neat technique. Merge mesh actually can do similar thing. Basically, it's merging two different mesh together, and then you can filter out based on the masking of A or masking of B, and then you have some kind of intersection happening. It's quite interesting. Maybe I should just show you. I learned this from sverchok developer. So if you have n-gon and you have this plane, just like before, you can merge these two meshes together. So now they're on top of each other, right? Let's make this smaller. But you can mask, use list mask out. You can mask the face. List level 2. Okay. So this is what's going on. It looks like nothing much, but for this shape, for example, once you see a lot of vertices there, but if you delete loose, you can filter out those vertices. So you end up with similar result, and it's super clean. So I really like that. So there's a crop mesh, of course. Be careful with the blender here. There's a sweep line and blender. It might crash. I don't know. Give it a try. So in a way, we now have learned how to turn shapes into grid. Some other software call it Brickify. Brickify works with 3D as well, 3D objects, but I think this is pretty good. And yeah, we also learned how to do this. So this one for Blender, I just gonna call it Gridify. Update it. So you can see it's being cut there. Just need to increase the the size of the plane, I guess. And you want to see the grid normally. There you go. That's Gridify. It's a quite simple but interesting method from text objects and using the Boolean and sverchok nodes. Alright, so thanks again for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Bye.